Good morning. Good morning. EagleNick AUDITS. Good morning, Michael Kunkel, the true spitter. Oh, EagleNick didn't even feel like going out today, boy. My doggone left arm is just killing me. Yeah, I tell you, my doggone left arm is just getting where it's hurting like crazy more and more every day. Don't know why. I mean, I know why. It's because that damn thing is broke. This weather is just a trip. Yesterday, it was actually cooler, at least 10 to 15 degrees cooler all day long than it had been being. I've just about thrown my voice out, too. Figured I need to try to force myself to be able to at least try to do a live stream here at the Eagle's Nest. Heck, all it takes is a couple of interruptions and it could really hurt the channel again. We don't want that. Good morning, everybody. Please be sure to double tap your screen to give EagleNick a like. Be sure to check out my YouTube channel. Subscribe if you've not already done so. I actually had a pretty good live stream yesterday. It was real short because I only was live while the police was there. I actually ran into a couple of good Dalton police officers. At least they were good on camera. You know what I mean, VERN? People tend to act different when they know they are on a live stream. Now, I can't guarantee you we would have had the same results if I hadn't been live or if I hadn't been recording. Hello, Mr. Harry, blogging. Good morning, Spectra Gaming. Spectra, EagleNick is speaking English. Good morning, Titus Casey. How you doing, Titus? Good morning to you, Kasim. Good morning to you in Ghana. Please be sure to subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Check out EagleNick's YouTube channel. Happy birthday, Kinsley. Well, if you hang around, I usually say good morning to everybody that I see come into the chat. Hope you are all having a very blessed morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be. Oh man, my doggone arm is killing me. Y'all have to bear with me. My left arm is hurting real bad. And I normally do my live stream in the morning from somewhere out and about in Dalton, Georgia. But this morning I was just feeling so bad, I didn't get up out of bed and go up there to Providence. I just did not really feel like getting out and about today. I hope that you have a very happy birthday, Kinsley. Be sure to check out my YouTube channel. You can see old EagleNick getting arrested. You can see old EagleNick auditing the United States Post Office, the Dalton Police Services Center, the Whitfield County Courthouse, numerous traffic stops by the Dalton Police Department, a few by the Whitfield County Sheriff's Department, and a few by the Georgia State Patrol. Good morning, Alan Davis. How you doing this morning, Alan? Great to see you again, brother. Well, I'm doing pretty good, I guess, Alan. I just didn't feel like getting out and about today. My old left arm is hurting so bad. I mean, it was so bad this morning, I didn't even get up. We are still actually a little bit earlier than the normal time I start the live stream. We're at least 10 minutes early. But hopefully that will not affect the views too bad. Right now we're only showing 20 people on the live with 5 likes. 6 likes. Thank you so much. Double tap your screen to give EagleNick the like. Or you can find that like up in the under those 3 little dots. Oh man, my arm hurts. Good morning, Joan Tucker. How you doing this morning, Joan? Great to see you. Great to see you. Hey, yo, EagleNick would like to give a shout out to that truckload of kids that came up by my house yesterday with my friend Ronnie. My friend Ronnie parked down there on the other side of that there cane pole. And when I walked down there, he said, hey, I got a truckload of fans that's wanting to meet you. And he had a truckload of little kids, man, and I tell you, it just made my day to hear all them little kids saying, EagleNick, EagleNick. And 2 or 3 of them, the oldest one and some of the other ones saying they want to be on my next live stream. They want to be on my live stream. It made old EagleNick's day just like it did that time over there at Olivia Baptist Church when those little kids was hollering out EagleNick. But I really, really, really did want to be able to get out and about today to see what's going on in Dalton, GA. You know what I mean, Vern? But my left arm has just been hurting so bad. Good morning, Cure. And good morning to you, Beanie. Welcome back, Beanie. How are you doing? Thank you so much for your continued support. EagleNick would like to thank you all so very much. It is all because of such awesome people like y'all that EagleNick not only broke that 10,000 subscriber milestone, we're well on the way to head toward that 11,000. You know what I mean, Vern? Thank you so much. I am in Dalton, Georgia. EagleNick lives in Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world. Good morning, Appalachian American. Great to see you again. You're a police officer for Dalton Police Department. Well, hey, that is pretty cool. I've run into a couple of good ones. Good morning, Mr. Got Your Wife. How are you doing, my friend? Great to see you again. No, EagleNick is still going to be ready for when I have my encounter with Officer Garcia with the Dalton Police Department. Now, there was an incident yesterday at the IHOP, the International House of Pancakes, over off Walnut Avenue, close to the interstate there. One of my friends went over there, had a truckload of kids buying them breakfast. And one of the littlest kids ordered pancakes. They ended up bringing her waffles, and she could not chew waffles because she don't have any teeth. IHOP wanted to be an asshole, didn't want to make the order right, said they was going to call the police. And my friend said, well, go ahead and call them. Good morning, Jim Sanford in Ella J, Georgia. Thank you so much. EagleNick loves that Ella J, Georgia. I actually used to live there for a little while. Actually used to live off Big Creek Road. You know what I mean, Vern? Hey, that's okay, Cure. I understand 100%. There comes Chef Ben coming in, everybody. He's done shaking his head, so I don't know what's going on. Hopefully he won't get too loud. Good morning, Anthony from the Isle of Man. But I just did not feel like going out this morning. My left arm is hurting so bad where I broke my damn arm when I fell up there at the Whitfield County parking deck. Thank you, California Dreaming, for the prayers. Yeah, my friend said that, he was, said that, Officer Garcia was really being an asshole, saying that he would arrest him, and he said he told him, well, go ahead and arrest me. Said Garcia didn't like how he was talking. Said he told him and said, well, what about EagleNick? Said EagleNick talks to y'all like you're trash. And y'all don't do jack shit about it. You know what I mean, VERN? And my friend said, Officer Garcia said, I don't like that guy. Officer Garcia said he did not like EagleNick. You know what I mean, VERN? Good morning, JS. JS, would that be that blue shirt guy? If so, good morning to you. Blue shirt guy. Hey, EagleNick is showing up everywhere. You know what I mean, VERN? Yes, ma'am, Miss Joan. Joan Tucker. EagleNick Audits is not anti-police or anti-cop. I am just anti-corruption. You see, we've got a problem in the United States of America that there is too many of our law enforcement officers that fails to realize that they work for we the people. They may carry a gun, wear a badge, and have a position of authority, but every bit of that starts with we the people. Without we the people, they would not have that job. They would not have that badge, nor would they have that gun. They would not get to use the best vehicles. They wouldn't get a free cell phone. They wouldn't get free internet. They wouldn't get the free fuel that fuels all the vehicles. You know, you got to realize we pay for the day-to-day operations of our police and sheriff's department and the state police. It is taxpayers' money that pays for it all. Good morning, bipolar. Well, you might hear banjos because you think you're in that there movie, Deliverance, but you'd be mistaken. Good morning, Newfound Life Today. JS. Let me explain something to you about the word cursing. When the word cursing is used in a biblical sense, it does not mean profanity. Cursing would be to place a curse on someone. You know what I mean? You can take it at the literal meaning. They have cereal.
Yeah.
I figured. Yep.
Again tomorrow, said.
Huh?
They're selling all the oatmeal and grits. Police.
Yep, they had cereal. Chef Ben said they had cereal this morning up there. He said they're selling all the oatmeal and the grits to the police.
Every morning, that's cereal.
You see any police out there?
And a donut shop.
I asked old Chef Ben if he seen any of the police up there. He said, no, they're all over at the donut shop. We might ought to go over to the Krispy Kreme or the Dunkin' Donuts. You know what I mean, Vern? Now, you can usually find the police in close proximity to either the Krispy Kreme or the Dunkin' Donuts.
All right.
Secure, how long have you been with the Dalton Police Department?
Has it been a still?
You wouldn't be the police chief, would you? Good morning, police chief. How you doing? I know you're probably watching. Hello, is there anybody out there? Is there anyone at home? Looks like the chat has stopped. I don't know. Good morning. EagleNick AUDITS. All right, I didn't know if we was still live or what. You know what I mean, Vern? It's just one of them days. How about you, Cure? You still here? You gonna let us know how long you been working for the Dalton Police Department, or would that blow your identity? You know, the Dalton Police Department doesn't care to dox old EagleNick, but I won't dox you personally. It is also untruthful. What teeth I have to have in is already in. I've got bottom teeth, but no top teeth, so cry. If that is something you want to cry about. Joan Tucker, EagleNick is chronically unemployed with chronic health problems. Got a bad back. Right now I have a broke left arm where I broke it falling up there at the Whitfield County public parking deck. Good morning, Will Argue. How are you doing this morning, Will? Well, JS, EagleNick does not have false teeth like you inclined with your inclination. That comment you made about putting my teeth in, my teeth is already in my mouth, what I got. And I don't hide the fact that I don't have any top teeth. I don't have any false teeth either. The Bible says, beware of wolves in sheep's clothing. Now let me tell you, looks like I got a cat out here trying to bother another one of my cats. See if y'all can see that. To beat it all up, that orange cat has two kittens that looks like Tigger, and that little orange kitten is Tigger's kittens. That orange cat had two cats that looks like Tigger, and Tigger had three kittens that's orange like the orange cat. I'll be right back. I'm going to make sure that cat don't try to hurt that baby. I'm still live, but I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm just saying, you will know them by their fruits. J.S. sitting here quoting the Bible, quoting Bible scripture, but then turn around and say stuff like, put your teeth in. J.S., do unto others as you would have them do unto you, and love thy neighbor as thyself. Dang, we got somebody called everyone's favorite jerk off. Right, that's what a curse is. Cursing is a curse. Cursing in the biblical sense is not profanity. Well, I don't have any teeth except for the ones I got in my mouth. I don't have false teeth. I don't have any false hope either. Yeah, it looks like they've got the same kind of picture that you've got, we'll argue. We got people coming in here trying to copy people's names or copy their picture they use and all kind of shit. There's my Tigger. Tigger. Well, I guess that Dalton police officer has already left the live stream. Let's go back up and look and see. I've not seen him say anything. Take it easy today. Well, I guess they left. I didn't even know that. I didn't even notice it. Cure, whoever that was, their handle was C-U-R-E, Cure, for those who can't read. Maybe like old J.S. there. Said they were a Dalton Police Department officer and they support my work. But they could not identify themselves because they work for the police department. Yep, that ain't a squirrel, that's a cat. I see that orange cat gonna try to start stalking Tigger now. Look at it. Nah, they ain't no squirrels out there. I'd be able to see them. Now, sometimes there'll be a squirrel go across that cane pole or across the power line. Good morning, Agatha. Good morning, Undertaker. Good morning, Billy Burns. Good morning, Undertaker. Try not to body slam anybody. You know what I mean, Vern. And be sure to subscribe. I'm seeing about 2 or 3 new people in here. Undertaker, everyone's favorite jerk off. Be sure to subscribe. Good morning, Wentworth Pond. How you doing this morning? Great to see ye. Great to see ye. Woo! To be the man, you gotta beat the man. Good morning, Todd. Now, see, that is sort of ironic what JS just said. JS is quoting scripture, but JS does not realize that AGAPE is pronounced Agatha. JS, that is pronounced Agatha. You need to look up Agatha and learn the meaning. You know what I mean, Vern. No, we don't have very good odds on us seeing any Dalton Police Department officers go up and down my road. Good morning, First Cab 6869. Great to see you this morning. How are you doing, First Cab? And for those that don't know, that would stand for the 1st Cavalry. Oh, the cats are still out there. Now that orange cat is a male cat. It's a stray cat. I don't even know where it come from. It just roams free up through here. Oh, wild cat. I mean, I think it belongs to somebody, but then again, it could just be a feral cat that roams the neighborhood. Good morning, Terry C. Yes, ma'am. That is exactly true. Miss Joan Tucker, First Cab, thank you for your service. It is because of people like you that we still have our Constitution. Oh, man, my arm's killing me. Yeah, I figured Officer Garcia with the Dalton Police Department, he don't like me so much. I figured maybe he might want to ride by here. And whoever that cure was, they said Garcia was a bad police officer, but I done figured that out already. I'm pretty sure Garcia has already been in front of old EagleNick and made an ass out of himself. Good morning, Punisher One. And a very good morning to Miss Amy Elizabeth 71. Great to see you again, Miss Amy Elizabeth. Oh, EagleNick actually started the live stream about nearly 20 minutes early this morning from my normal time. Good morning, Fred Hinkle from them there cornfields of southern Indiana. Good morning to you, Fred. How you doing this morning, brother? We are live this morning from the Eagle's Nest. Because EagleNick, I woke up this morning and I just did not feel like headed out and about. My doggone arm just hurting so bad today. I don't know, it's this stupid weather. Yeah, I think I actually said 10,132, which is what it was at that point. But we've actually climbed a little bit higher than that now. I think it was 10,135 or something like that this morning. I don't even really know. But I got the other phone right here. I can find out real quick. $10,145. 2.9 thousand watch hours. Damn, that sneeze come out of nowhere, boy. Sorry about that, y'all. I just sneezed my head off. Good morning. Message retracted. How you doing this morning? Good morning, April. Hello, April. Now, Miss Amy Elizabeth just put in my cash out. We have super chat, super thanks, and super stickers are available. Now, YouTube takes 35% of the supers, but I get to keep 100% that is sent via Cash App. Good morning, Patrick. Huh? How you doing, Patrick? I tell you what, we got a lot of rain the past few days here in Dalton, Georgia. And yesterday morning, I'm telling you, it was just weird. That weather was weird. Maybe that's what's making my arm hurt so bad. We had some of the coolest temperatures yesterday than we've had in a long time and starting into August. You know, July, August, and September is the hottest times of the year in Dalton, Georgia. We were getting days where it was, with the heat index, it would be 108 degrees. Now, all day yesterday, it don't feel like it even got up above 70 degrees. And I'm telling you, that is the type of weather that makes people sick. Signal Mountain. Boy, I ain't been across Signal Mountain in a long time. Hey, everybody, I'm going to go in here and make a cup of coffee, and I'll be right back. Well, I gotta heat the water first. I got my water in the microwave. It only takes a minute and a half for it to get heated up. I use instant coffee. EagleNick uses that great value coffee from Walmart. Yep, but let me tell you, EagleNick, now I like to put a spoon or two of that Nestle hot chocolate in it. Good morning, Sherry. Sherry McCoon Brown. Good morning to you, Sherry. How are you doing this morning, Miss Sherry? Hey, I'll be right back again, y'all. My water's ready to throw some coffee in it.
All right. My spoon's in here.
Did y'all hear that crow? Good morning, devil on my shoulder. Yeah, EagleNick doesn't go in any chat rooms. I do not use Snapchat or none of that stuff. But hey, back in the day, EagleNick liked to get on that Yahoo Messenger, that Yahoo chat rooms. I would go into the singing rooms, do a little bit of singing when I could sound a little better. Good morning, cool guy. Hey, Nick, I am Lorraine on a different account. Well, I didn't know Lorraine was a cool guy's name. I thought that was a lady's name. Good morning to you, though. Cool guy. Said there was Lorraine on Yeah, ASL. You know what I mean, VERN. But hey, even back then, you know, they had the webcam on the Yahoo Messenger. You could have that if you had a webcam. Oh, it's not your account. Okay. Well, be sure to subscribe on with this account as well. If you don't mind, that'll give us another subscriber. How have you been doing, Miss Lorraine? Okay, thank you so much. That should put us at 10,146 subscribers. Now, I finally got an email from YouTube saying congratulations on 10,000 subscribers. Now, I can't figure out how come I'm not getting my comments in my email no more. Now, I used to always get emails getting notified that somebody commented on a short, a video, or whatever, but I don't receive any notification emails from YouTube anymore, and I don't understand why. I didn't make any changes. I didn't tell YouTube to stop sending me them notifications. Good morning, Jesse Finch. How you doing this morning, Jesse? Thank you so much, Miss Joan Tucker. You have a blessed day and try not to work too hard. Thank you so much for coming on to the live stream, and I hope you have subscribed.
Okay.
Yep. I don't know what it is. That viewer count is real low. I guess it's just because of the location. At least it stayed up around that level the whole time. It has climbed, but it has stayed around 26 or higher. Well, see, I always... Okay, you have a blessed day, Miss Lorraine. I always got notifications in my email saying that somebody had commented on a video, a short or whatever, but for some reason I don't get them anymore. I didn't make any changes, so I don't understand why they quit sending it to me. I'm in the house that I co-own with my siblings. Well, I've checked the spam folder. It ain't even in the spam folder. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't understand why YouTube makes changes when you've been doing it a certain way for a long time. Hell, why all of a sudden does it got to change? I've said it many times before, and EagleNick is not homeless. Yep, that is a good song by Ozzy, Changes. I'm going through changes. Well, I would like to thank everyone for coming on the live stream this morning. I guess we're going to get ready to end it. Now, I pray that you all have a very blessed morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be. Take care of yourselves, but please take care of each other. Miss Amy Elizabeth, Beanie, Jesse Finch, and Cougar. Joan Tucker, Patrick Hunt, Punisher 1, Terry C, Devil on My Shoulder, Sherry McCoon Brown, Appalachian American, April, Message Retracted, Fred Hinkle, Agathe, Terry C, Undertaker, everyone's favorite jerk-off, First Cab 6869, Will Argue, Todd, J.S., Wentworth Pond, Billy Burns, Newfound Life Today, Bipolar, The Hook. Hey, the Hook. Hey, sorry I missed ye. Subi. Cure. California Dreaming. Anthony. Alan Davis. Jim Sanford. Mr. Got Your Wife. Titus. Kinsley. Mr. Harry Blogging. Titus. Kasim TV. Troy Dukes. Spectra Gaming. Michael Kunkel, the True Spitter. You know what I mean? VERN. EagleNick. AUDITS. Would like to thank you all for being here this morning. Good morning, little killer. You never sent jack shit, so quit your lying. You know what I mean, VERN. EagleNick has never said at any time that he was homeless, and you have never sent any money at any time. EagleNick. Audits? I am EagleNick, and I'm out.